country that forgets its legends is destined to die, but the existence of olive trees, ancient reminders of the past, mean that there's no risk of this. Each Mediterranean country likes to believe that it is the one who developed the culture of olives. The trace of olive growers can be traced back to Crete as early as 4500 BC. Despite their renowned strength and longevity, as well as their ability to endure periods of heat, dryness, wind and cold, up to a certain point, olive trees cannot survive without the help of man. Olives are grown and harvested today, almost as they were 6,000 years ago. Among vines in scrubland, the Château d'Estoublans olive groves stretch over 48 hectares, classified on the AOC Vallée des Baux-de-Provence. The domaine's own history is strongly linked with the history of olive growing in Provence. Grossan, Salonanque, Berruguette, Picholine. 4 olive varieties make up Château d'Estoublans' typical olive oils. The harvest is uniquely manual and carried out between November and December. The exact date depends on the variety and ripeness of the olive. The olive pickers harvest the fruit with the help of a comb, similar to a small rake, which they move through the foliage in order to make the olives fall into a net which is hung around the tree. This net, used to collect the olives, also protects them from falling to the ground, thus avoiding any eventual damage to the fruits. Sorted, graded, rid of their leaves and twigs, the olives are immediately transported to the mill in crates. The AOC, Vallée des Baux-de-Provence, has imposed upon millers that the olives be pressed in the 3 days following the harvest, in order to avoid the onset of the fermentation process. However, the owners of Château d'Estoublans have chosen to go one step further than the requirements of the AOC and have shortened this delay to only 24 hours. The quality of the olive oil is directly related to the condition of the olives. The better the olives, the better the oil. Put onto a conveyor belt, washed and stripped of any leaves, the olives are crushed in a shredder which turns the fruit's pulp and stone into a thick paste. This paste is then thinned down with a little warm water, which makes the pressing process easier. The oil is run off slowly for approximately 30 minutes. The juice from the press is then strained in a centrifuge in order to separate the oil and the water from the vegetation. The process lasts no longer than an hour. Extra virgin olive oil is a pure fruit juice obtained from the first pressing. The oil is not refined and contains no added chemicals whatsoever. It is the only oil able to boast such a manufacturing process. Still cloudy, the new oil is immediately transported to Château d'Estoublans cellars, where it's stored in tanks in total obscurity for a few months. Olive oil is a fragile product, sensitive to both heat and light. Stocked in poor conditions, the oil can very quickly lose its natural aromas. It's for all these good reasons that the owners of Château d'Estoublans have chosen to follow through, personally, the process of bottling, decanting, which permits the olive oil to become crystal clear. Once an order is received, the olive oil is bottled at the chateau. The Château d'Estoublans has chosen to use only its own olives, picked at the domaine, to make its oil. It is this philosophy, one to strive for the high quality and authenticity of the product, that appealed and charmed L'Occitane in its creation of a new range of olive oil-based cosmetic products. L'Occitane's Olive Harvest collection takes us back several thousand years, back to when olive oil was only known for its therapeutic virtues, as were body and hair care products.